Hello friends, welcome to the second video of this series, preparing for G Cloud, Cloud Engineer, Associate Cloud Engineer or Cloud Architect exam. So today's topic is Cloud Storage, Cloud SQL and Compute Engine. So let me go to the lab and show you what I have done. Like I have created one Cloud SQL DB instance in Cloud SQL. Here you can see that I created one DB instance with the name blockdb, and here I created one user, DB user with password. Then I whitelisted the IP of one VM that I created in the uh, compute engine, one VM. So its IP I whitelisted over here, which is external IP 114.72, so that my application which is running on this VM instance can communicate with the Cloud SQL running on this Cloud SQL instance. I also created the bucket. Let me show you the commands that I have used. First I used export location equal to US to set the location environment variable. Then I created one bucket by using the gcloud storage buckets create command, providing -l $location to set the location where I want to create, and then giving the bucket name by prefix gs dot slash slash and then the project id variable name. So my bucket is created over here. The command that I used is gcloud storage buckets create. I can also create the bucket by using gsutil mb, then gs colon slash slash, then the bucket name. This also creates the bucket. So if I go to the cloud storage and go to the buckets, I can see two buckets are created, one with gcloud storage create command and one is with the gsutil command. This below command window is called cloud shell that I am using. This will help all the SDKs installed. Like I want gcloud and gsutil, so this cloud shell is having both pre-installed. After this, what I did, I copied one image file from cloud to this cloud shell, by using this gcloud storage cp command. So here I am going to this source directory and copying this image file to this cloud shell root directory, and then I'm uploading this image file that I just downloaded in the above step to my bucket by providing the location as gs colon slash slash, then the bucket name and then the file name. After that, I am changing the permission of my image file placed in the bucket by using the gsutil ACL ch command. So I am changing the permission of this object. I am setting it as all users with read permission, so that the application that is running on my VM can access this object stored in the bucket. So after running these commands, I can see that this image file is placed inside my bucket, and after that I am going to the application which is there in my VM. So if I show you this, this is the application that is running on this VM. This is a PHP application. So here I provided the IP of my gcloud SQL instance, username password of my gcloud SQL instance, and also I am using one image tag in this PHP file where I am putting the public URL of the image that is stored in my cloud storage bucket. So with this, when I restart my service, it opens this index.php successfully on the browser. As you can see, just a second, as you can see here, just a second, let me copy the URL and open here. So my page is loaded. So this is just a demo of how I am using my cloud storage in my PHP application, and also how I am using Cloud SQL in that PHP application which is running on VM instance of Compute Engine. To revise the theory, what we have learned, that we know bucket names are globally unique. That means buckets are created in a single namespace. So the best practice is to use project ID in the bucket name. Command to create the buckets are gsutil mb then gs:// bucket ID, or gcloud storage buckets create gs:// bucket ID. We can set the permissions by two ways on the file stored in the cloud storage bucket. One is using access control list, which is fine-grained permission control. Like if you want to give particular set of permissions to particular files, then we will use ACL. Whereas when we need to set the permission to the set of users, service account users, or groups of users, then we will consider using IAM. Cloud SQL, as we know, it is a fully managed relational DB service in Google, which supports MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQL Server database. Fully managed because it regarding the updation of the SQL servers, regarding the storage, replica, everything is managed by Google itself. User not need to do anything. So this is why this is fully managed service. And for minimum latency, it is advisable to keep your compute engine VM instances and your SQL storage and in the same zone or same region. This will help in reducing the latency. And as we know, cloud storage is a global service. It although supports multi-regional options, but yes, cloud storage is global, whereas Cloud SQL is regional and Compute Engine is also regional service. Thank you for watching this video. I hope I help you preparing in the exam. Kindly subscribe to my channel, and thank you.